Thank you, Denise. Hello, everyone. For those of you that don't remember me from previous events, my name is Mike Graniero, and I'm the small business professional for the AFRL Information Directorate here in Rome, New York. My work here at the lab started in 2002 in contracting, where I was a contracting officer for various R&D efforts and programs. In 2017, I transitioned over to the small business office to manage our small business portfolio and ensure that small business goals are met for prime and subcontracting procurements. That means advocating for small businesses, providing guidance to small businesses to maximize R&D and operational solicitation opportunities, developing and implementing small business strategies to better enhance or support the Air Force mission, and work with customers and industry through events like Trusted AI at Scale and the Trusted AI Challenge Series, which I'll talk about later, to develop and foster good working relationships and help cultivate the next group of startups that are interested in working with the Air Force. So why small businesses? Small businesses tend to be highly innovative and play an important role in technological advancement. The Air Force recognizes the importance, significance, and benefits of collaboration with small businesses and is committed to small business growth by developing programs that will develop and support innovation that small businesses can cultivate. Small businesses are also important to the commercialization of R&D efforts, private sector investments, cooperative research and development with government and academia, and the creation of intellectual property. Their continuous innovation merges well with government needs, as well as the market, and provides valuable goods and services, as well as job opportunities. The Air Force further recognizes the benefit small businesses have on research and the economy, as evidenced by the various programs available to stimulate small business growth. These programs provide government contract assistance and programming that allow for a better chance to compete for federal dollars. Some of these include the Service-Disabled Veteran-Owned Small Business Program, which offers assistance to service-disabled veteran owners of small businesses. Eligible small businesses must be over 50% owned or controlled by one or more service-disabled veterans, have day-to-day operations and long-term goals managed by at least one service-disabled veteran, and have a service-connected disability. The Woman-Owned Small Business Program, whose goal is to offer equal opportunities for all women in business by providing support to women entrepreneurs through business training, counseling, federal contracts, and access to credit and capital. The 8A Business Development Program, which assists small businesses owned by socially and economically disadvantaged entities. This is achieved by limiting competition for certain government contracts to businesses participating in the 8A Business Development Program. And the Hub Zone Program, which aids businesses in underutilized business zones by making them more competitive in regard to some government contracts. Businesses that join the Hub Zone program can compete for set-aside contracts as well as receive preference on others, including a 10% price evaluation preference in open market contract competitions. In addition to these programming opportunities, there are multiple acquisition methods available to achieve our overall small business goals. Broad agency announcements, or BAAs, where the Air Force solicits proposals for the acquisition of basic and applied research. BAAs use a streamlined evaluation process based on technical merit that increases the flexibility to select innovative capabilities or solutions. We then select proposals to fund as contracts or grants. These broad agency announcements can be found on the beta.sam.gov website. The resulting contract types are typically either procurement contracts, grants, cooperative agreements, or other transactions, depending on the nature of the work proposed. The Information Directorate alone has approximately 36 open broad agency announcements for our R&D efforts. Most of them are two-step BAAs with white papers accepted as initial submissions and formal proposals accepted by invitation. Other procurement types like requests for proposals or formal source selections, where the Air Force solicits for a more refined product or service, or task orders on government-wide acquisition contracts, also called GWACs, that can be found on various procurement sites depending on the type of product or service needed. Sites such as the beta.sam.gov website that I mentioned previously. Government-wide acquisition contracts, which are pre-competed contracts like 2GIT, NetSense 2, GSA, Alliant, Oasis, and NASA SOUP. Some of these government-wide acquisition vehicles also have their own small business pools for set-aside contracts. These GWAC contract vehicles offer onboarding opportunities at various times to new contractors, so you'll want to reach out to each one individually to find when those opportunities become available. In addition to programs like these, the Air Force also sponsors many events throughout the year to open opportunities for researchers to collaborate with us. The Trusted AI Challenge series, which I mentioned earlier, saw tremendous success, and its integration with the Trusted AI at Scale event is a testament to that success. I know that many of you have heard about our event, but for those that haven't, the event was hosted by the Innovari Advancement Center and was a three-part series designed to cultivate, define, and fund creative solutions to a set of challenge problems in trustworthy AI, with a particular focus on dynamic, autonomous systems that learn and adapt behaviors. We successfully launched the first event on October 14th last year, aimed at building the vision. A distinguished set of speakers and panelists shared their vision on the future of trusted autonomous systems and their insights on key research challenges. The first event brought exciting talks by these visionaries and leaders from industry, government, and academia to harness a shared understanding of the challenges that lie ahead as artificial intelligence systems become increasingly autonomous, dynamically acquire information, and adapt behaviors. The second part of this series focused on developing a robust set of research and technology challenges open to academia, small businesses, and an international community of researchers. This activity was led by a select group of experts in trusted AI and autonomous systems to define challenges that can enable significant advances leading to widespread acceptance of AI systems. The presentations and discussions can still be found at the innovari.org website. Both live events saw a total of almost 800 live participants and more than 7,200 views of the YouTube broadcast. This second event culminated in the release of scientific and technical challenge problems to academic, small business, and international R&D communities. These challenges, sponsored by AFRL, the State University of New York, IBM, NISEC, and the National Security Innovation Network, and hosted by Innovari and the Griffith Institute, sought proposals that allowed teams to self-organize and propose a short-term, high-velocity sprint to explore various aspects of these challenges. Proposals have been evaluated, and select teams will be funded to execute their ideas, and they'll be presenting their solutions to you later today. It looks like I'm getting toward the end of my time, so I'll leave you with a closing thought. Helping small businesses start and thrive is a win-win situation for the government. It helps support our research, defend the nation, support our economy, and bring vital jobs to communities across the country. Through my role, I'm able to support AFRL's stellar performance with small businesses. Last year, AFRL obligated more than half of its funding to small businesses, totaling more than $2 billion. Here in Rome, we accounted for $670 million of that amount and directed $58 million to small disadvantaged businesses and $117 million to women-owned businesses. This year, we're trending on a similar path in spite of the COVID pandemic. I am privileged to be part of providing support and guidance to small businesses. They are natural innovators, continually innovating out of personal passion and commitment to their fields, while furthering the technological advancement that is key to economic growth and our national security. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your event.